Hey Capricorn, this is Alicia with Twisted Tarot, here to do your April 2019 Twin Flame Tarot reading. So if you saw the first video, you know that's your energy. Second video is your twins' energy. I break them up into two videos because they are pretty long. Thank you everyone for all your likes, shares, subscribes, comments, emails, personal readings. You guys are amazing. I love you so much. I love doing your readings every month. It's so interesting to see what's going on with you. I wish I had more time to do both. I would do like a mid-month and end of the month, but I am always something. Like I just got over a really bad stomach bug, so these are a little bit later. I would have had them out over the weekend, but I'm still not up to par. But I am trying to get there. So even doing it today is probably pushing my energy, but I really, really wanted to make sure that I got this out for you guys. So let's see. It is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If it's not your message, it may be someone else's. If you're not getting messages, it could be because you haven't liked, you haven't shared, you haven't subscribed, or commented, because I think about all that information when I do your readings. I pull in all that energy, including the Capricorns that I know personally in my own life as well, and I just pull you all in for the collective. If it doesn't resonate as well, you can also check out any of the other amazing tarot readers on YouTube. There are many of them. They are awesome. One other note is if it doesn't resonate as well, you can check your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs, especially because we're talking about love. So if you don't know how to do that, there is a link to Cafe Astrology in the description box below, and that will take you to their website, and you can do a birth chart and figure out where all your planets align, why they're aligned that way, or what it means when they're aligned that way, and things like that. If your sun sign did not resonate for March or February, please check your moon sign, because that was actually the sign that resonated the most with my viewers. So check that out. Let's see what else. I am an intuitive tarot card reader, so what that means is if you see a tarot card and I say something different from how you learn the tarot or how other YouTubers talk about the tarot cards, keep in mind that I'm an intuitive reader, so I'm going to be getting feelings, messages, clairsentience, clairaudience as I go for each of the cards that I read for the tarot, and I try to include both, but sometimes they tell me what it means and that it's nothing to do with the traditional tarot, so keep that in mind. What else? I think that's pretty much it. If you need a personal reading from me, you can click on the description in the link in the description box below. It will take you to my my Facebook page, where you can find information about me and my rates. And also, if you don't have Facebook, you can just email me at twistedtarot@gmail.com. I don't do just twin flame readings, so I can do anything you're looking for. I can do love, I can do money, job, stuff like that. So, all right. Let's chime the chime, and then we'll get into your reading. Awesome. All right. Okay, so if you saw the first reading, you know that you could be dealing with a Virgo, a Gemini. We had Pisces energy here with the Hanged Man. We had Earth energy very heavy here with the Knight of Pentacles twice and the Queen of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with another Capricorn. Again, we have Virgo already, or Taurus. And we had the Queen of Swords, so another Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra energy here, okay? And mutual energy between you and your twin is the Lovers, okay? Another card of Gemini. So it could be a choice. For some of you, it is this recognition of your twin being your divine counterpart. You may have links to Egypt with these snakes that are intertwined here. I feel like you and your twin may be coming into union either in the 3D or the 5D for some of you. You may have experienced some astral travel or astral sex, but this is very much a divine connection, okay? And you're divinely connected. This is the ultimate, Twin Flames is the ultimate. And with the Lovers card, we are talking about someone who's very much someone who is part of you and you're part of them, and you're seeing the way that you two complement each other, or the way that you are yin and yang. It's incorporating that same energy as well, but it's also the divine is looking down on this connection. It's blessing it, and it's looking over you, and it's could also be a choice too for some of you, because it is the Lover's card can be a choice card, so choosing between two lovers possibly can be your energy, can be your twins, because it is mutual, but take it how it resonates. It was clarified by the Queen of Pentacles here. So I saw this more as your energy, Capricorn, for your side, but Crosswatcher could be yours as well if you're also an earth sign. But this is standing in your own power. This is getting spiritual enlightenment. So you may have been enlightened about this connection. For some of you may also be pregnant, because it was showing me her stomach very prevalent in this card. Or you may be mothers, you or your twin, or both. All right, very beautiful. If your twin sign did not come out, doesn't mean this reading can't be for you. It is general, so keep that in mind. And now we're going to kind of get it's kind of like a he said, she said. I love when readers do that on YouTube. So this is Capricorn side of the reading, and now we get your side for your twin. So now we get the other side of the story and see what's going on there. All right, so let's see what's going on with your twin. We have Cry for Nature. Okay. Number 8, mourning for something sacred which seems lost. Okay, so yeah, it could be mourning a connection. Could be mourning for your twin if you guys are in separation. This is from the new deck I just got. It's the Wild Wisdom of the Faery Oracle. I love this, but they're very long, so I'm going to try and keep it pretty short, okay? This is the card of the person who loves where they are, this planet. This person may be passionate about animals, nature, trees, and protecting this earth. This person realizes they are as a child when faced with the ageless wisdom of all the creatures of this wonderful blue and green planet. This person realizes they are as a child when faced with the ageless wisdom of all the creatures of this wonderful blue and green planet. Human wisdom is but one form. The being who has drawn this card is one with great elemental energy who can help rid the environment of toxic poisons and environmental pollutions. Yeah, you and your twin are mirrored in this energy, because on the other side we had Glimpse, which was the first card, which was also relevant to this same idea. You will be passionately interested in helping the environment to be healed. In the same way you're able to help heal toxic energy in places or in others. You may find you have a talent for clearing the karma of the environment. Oh, that's beautiful, you guys. So you may be environmentalists, you may be activists, you may be picking up trash. I know that's like a new thing, which is supposed to, get youth of this not my generation, but the younger generation, like 20s and early 30s, to kind of, give back to the planet right now, and to kind of take care of it, and realize that they have an environmental impact and change that. This card is about the divine protection this magical planet enjoys from its special earth warriors. The person this card signifies has this earth warrior energy. The earth spirit, in terms of the all who are attuned with this new earth energy, and we all have this capacity regardless of age, religion, race, creed, family background, and our issues, has the chance to change into a person of the new earth. Yeah, so this is mourning for what we have, climate change, for the things that have happened. There's this thing I see on Facebook all the time, makes me so sad. It's this bulldozer that's trying to bulldoze this orangutan's home. And it's just like standing there and like clawing at it and just trying to defend itself. And it's so sad. It is so awful. Makes me very angry. So you may be one of those people that is very much in tune with that energy. If you're not, they want you to get into that type of energy. Next card we have is Freedom. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I love that Celtic cross, and there's like a maiden here. So you may be doing spirit work out in the middle of a field. For some of you at night, you may be doing rituals by the moon. You may be making moon water. You may be putting your crystals out into the moonlight. To cleanse that energy as well, to cleanse them. Maybe putting your tarot cards out there if you're a tarot card reader, or your tools, Reiki, etc. This is a selenite wand that I just received so that I can channel messages better here for you. and the collective. So yeah, this is the Earth Wisdom Oracle deck here. It's a brand new deck as well. So I'm going to read from it. It has information about the type of plants, flowers, stones, or crystals that you can use in order to help with this energy. So if you're not feeling a sense of freedom, this can help with that. So we have blackberry, supports shadow work, helps face primal fears, protects and heals. So you can eat blackberry. That is at any of your supermarkets. I don't know if they're in season though, so check that out. Also, obsidian exposes flaws, weaknesses, and blockages and provides support when facing them. So yeah, if you're trying to get over blockages and you need help with facing your fears, that is something you can get. Obsidian comes in all different forms, so search for that online. For some of you, that will help. It also exposes flaws and weaknesses within yourself, so you may have to look deep into your own energy and to others. It's going to expose them in others, and you have to work through that energy. So, I mean, if you're exposing that in your twin, be prepared. You're doing the shadow work. That stuff is going to come up, and you might want to you'll be working through that. True freedom requires intense shadow work. That's just what I said. Oh my God. Face your deepest fears. Feel your hardest, scariest, most shameful emotions. Only through recognizing and naming them can you finally deal with them and be free. Do not go alone into the shadows of your soul. Call on the dark goddess who will guide and protect you. I would look up the dark goddess, and I would see how that can help, how she can help protect you. And I would also call upon her when you're doing your shadow work. You may be doing a lot of shadow work. Look, this is a night card. This is the card where she's trying to gain her freedom at night. You may be trying to break a bondage spell that somebody has put upon you. So if somebody's bound you, you may be trying to break that spell as well. But you're really wanting a sense of freedom. You're really wanting to break free from something that's holding you back. It's including these. You both are in the dark night of the soul, like on this side, for Capricorn. Yeah, you both are going through a dark night of the soul, okay? And this is the number 6 on this card too, excuse me. If y'all need to know that for any of your angel numbers, we'll see if you have what comes out. And then we have metamorphosis, but it's reversed. Okay, so you may be resisting a change at this time, and it may be because you are going through a dark night of the soul. Again, we've got nighttime, and we've got these beautiful butterflies, but everything's kind of dark in this card, okay? Maybe going through depression. A lot of you may be depressed right now. You may be going through a dark time, okay? But they want you to work through that, do your shadow work, okay, guys? If you don't know what that is, you can look that up. Okay, we have temperance here. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. But yeah, this is balancing out the shadow, the light and the dark. This is also doing some spiritual cleansing and healing, which is needed within this. Temperance is all about, again, balance. So getting that balance within your life. Okay, so balancing out the light and the dark, doing the shadow work, and coming out the other side and healing. So this is a healing card here. So temperance is all about that, okay? Frying pan, trouble and accusations. Okay, so somebody may be accusing you of something, and there may be some trouble, like there may be somebody that throws you under the bus. Just like this frying pan kind of suggests, is like heating up, trying to get you riled up, trying to get you worked up, trying to get you mad, because they're accusing you of something. Now, if you're accusing a Gemini of something, you can go to hell, because Gemini will tell you to go, where the sun don't shine. They'll tell you where to stick it, okay? So good luck with that. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, same thing. They don't like to be accused of things that they didn't do. And it's trying to find balance within that. It's trying to, I'm feeling like don't engage. So don't engage this person. It's that no contact. If you're not sure what that is, a lot of us use that with narcissists. And not everybody's a narcissist. Everybody wants to label everybody who's an asshole now a narcissist. That's not true. Narcissism falls on a spectrum, so please look that up. Do your research. I am in my master's, so when I label somebody as such, they fit the diagnostic criteria, or they fall on the spectrum in some way. But not everybody is that. That's just a overused term for asshole, really. So I feel like this person is trying to get you to lose your cool. But you're doing some healing, and maybe that's why you're in this dark night of the soul, is because it's somebody has made trouble for you and they've accused you of something, and now you have to kind of go within and see, okay, is this mine or is it theirs? Like, most of the time people are projecting on you what they're doing. So when they accuse you of something, they're actually projecting their own fears onto you. And then sometimes we don't even know that, and we just take them on as our own, and then we apologize and we feel shitty and we feel bad when we didn't even do anything wrong. So be aware that what's your shit and what's other people's shit, okay? Twin flame message. My mind and heart always comes back to you. Yeah, so they always think about you. You're always on their mind. Their mind and their heart is still with you, very much so. All right, next card we have is Barnabas and the Prince, but it is reversed. This is upright. This is reversed. Okay. Number 11, divine card. Could be talking about your divine counterpart. Talks about adventures, discovery, travel, and meeting destiny. Okay, let's see what they have to say about that. Okay. Refusal to move, to seek out, and to be courageous. Staying at home, being introverted, even when you know the time to extend yourself is here. You and your twin are mirroring each other hardcore. If you didn't watch the first video, I would highly, highly recommend that because you both are mirrored. You're both being introverted. You're both staying at home. You know, Capricorn for good reasons as well, but it may get to the point where you're isolating too much, and it could cause some you to start lashing out, or you to start you know, hating your own company or getting bored or restless and then doing things because of that. So it's refusing to actively engage in creating what it is you wish for. Anti-heroic stance. Feeling cynical and unmotivated about love. Telling yourself that travel and movement is not necessary for you, that you cannot. And becoming adept at excuses to justify your status. The refuge of the brokenhearted is to say love does not exist and that all men are bad. Time to open up to the potential partners in your life and see them at a soul level. Yeah, it's rejecting everyone and everything because you've been jaded in love, or you've been hurt in love, or you may just be isolating. But there are people out there that are ready and willing to date you, or want you to come out of your shell, or want to see you come out and have fun, even just for a little bit, just even for just dinner, you know, just or coffee, or go for a walk with them, things like that. Number 9, self-acceptance. Yeah, it's a very solitary number. It's talking about yourself and accepting yourself, okay? Accepting yourself for who you are, accepting your flaws, the good and the bad, okay? I mean, we can't have the light without the dark, and we can't have the dark without the light. So, you know, it requires harmonizing that. Okay, so you can use witch hazel. Use that in a toner, super easy. You can look that up as well, see if there's other uses for that. It harmonizes opposites and encourages the acceptance of individuality. So yeah, you may be really taking some time alone for a lot of you, but they don't want you to stay in that energy for too long because it's unhealthy, okay? You need that. We need, as human beings, we need that connection, okay? And then there's goldstone. Helps with attaining goals and recognizing one's value. The journey to self-acceptance can be challenging. Humans are contradictory creatures who seek order. Reconcile your seemingly opposite qualities and find the common root. Overcome society's brainwashing and accept that you are enough. You have value. The trek to achieve self-acceptance is worth it. You are worth it. Yes. So again, you both have this idea on both sides that there is some definite societal brainwashing. Could be within your religion as well, and you can dislike this if you want. That's understandable, but it is true. So you may be being taught that there's something wrong with you, or that you're not good enough, or that your wants or your needs or your desires are bad, or you're inherently bad because of that. And that's not true. And it's now coming away from that and embracing your individuality and embracing who you really are and your life purpose and your life path, and seeing yourself for the beautiful beauty that you are. Like, just wow. Yeah. So yeah, it's rejecting those beliefs, okay? So if you're having a hard time with that goldstone and that witch hazel may help with that. And we have healing, but it's reversed. Yeah, these chakras are blocked. Something's blocked. You might want to work on all the 7 chakras. You can do that within YouTube videos. They have one for all the chakras. You can focus on each one at a time, but that is where your self-acceptance is blocked. I believe that has to do with your root chakra or your sacral as far as self-confidence is concerned. So if you're really feeling like out of sorts there, try some of those meditations. You can do Reiki. You can use the selenite wand that will help with each one of your chakras, and you can focus on each chakra to help open it up for you. But yeah, you have some healing to do here in order to go through this change, because we have metamorphosis right next to that. And temperance, healing. Okay, so something's blocked within your healing, and it has to do with self-acceptance, self-love, and the 3 of Pentacles. So you want to work together. You want to work together with your twin. You want to work this out. You want to put in the effort and the time. You may have children, you and your twin. If you add the 2 of you, and maybe one of you has a child, that makes 3. But either way, it's like working together to form a solution, to form a plan. It's teamwork here. So you may need to reach out to others around you to say, I need help with this. I need help with healing. I need some assistance. You may need to go to I feel like a counselor for a lot of you would really help with this, because, and if you're in a relationship with your twin, you all may be having some issues because being together with your twin brings out a lot of emotional issues. It brings out a lot of wounds that need to be healed, and it makes it hard to work together when you're just constantly mirroring and constantly bringing up shit between the 2 of you and have to release it consistently over and over and over again. I have a twin, her and her twin, when they had sex, this is what happened the first time. It was like sent them into this running phase, both of them. And then it was this then they were chasing each other at the same time. And then it was just this it was this consistent, it brought up a lot of issues consistently for both of them. And they had to heal that consistently. So you may want to talk to a healer, to a shaman, or just a counselor, just to see if you can get some assistance with this, or someone who helps with twin flames, who helps with these type of issues that you can have and help you work through them so that you guys can get through this. Interesting. Fine. Seek out information that will help you. Yeah, doing some research on this, trying to figure out about how to work together with your twin, how to do this healing, the chakra healing, to do this spiritual healing, to get some self-acceptance. You might need to look up some information about how to the knowledge you need and the steps you can take, and the interventions that you can try within your home. I feel like counseling for a lot of you. I feel like counseling, therapy, very relevant for some of you. All right, twin flame message. Our connection still affects me. Oh, of course it does. Yeah. So you may need information about twin flames. You may need to look up a little bit more about how this works and what happens within this connection when you start to connect with your twin, and the dark night of the soul that you have to kind of process, okay? Because that's definitely relevant for you on this side. And we have Stardust. It's reversed. Okay, so this is what it looks like upright. It's a very beautiful etheric card. I love this. Okay, talks about premonition, galactic communications, beginnings, and endings. This is the number 35, which boils down to the number 7. Okay. All right, so you have 6, 8, 11, 9, 3. Okay. So that card specifically talks about blocking premonitions, not paying attention to them or not being open to them, okay? So I'll read from it because I feel like this, somebody needs to hear this. Oh, wait, is that 35? Okay, so that's another 8. So you have 8 and 8, very divine number, infinity, sign of the infinity. Might want to look them up, their angel numbers, and see what that means for you. We have, when this card comes forward to greet you, it may be a time when someone is passing and a time when something new will be born from this passing. You may be refusing to acknowledge this or unaware of someone's changing life and time. So there may be someone around you who's getting older, and they may need more help or more assistance, or they're passing over into, they may be passing on, they may be very sick or ill. Denying feelings that are deep within and that seem to forewarn and foreinform of future events. Yeah, so you've been getting some precognitions as well. So even in your dreams, in your sleep, I feel like at night, and you may be dismissing them. It says dismissing them is too vague to pay any attention to. While you may be able to sense what is going to happen before it does, you may still be wondering what to do with such a nebulous, delicate source of information. Because you do not know what to do, you too often deny it, and thus events you could have avoided or let others know about come about. Yeah, so you may be foreseeing someone passing on, and you may know that they're about to, or you may foresee or foretell something within your own life or someone else's, but you don't say anything about it. You may not think that the information, like you think, oh, that's not it, I'm hallucinating, it's an illusion. You may just explain it away as just something that isn't even real. And for some of you, it's very real, and then those events do occur, but you haven't said or done anything that could have either prevented them from happening, and it may freak you out, okay, is what I'm seeing here. A sense of being cut off from your precognizance, out of touch or practice with your intuitive gifts. So you may be cut off from those gifts right now. Your precognizance may be out of touch. You may think that something's going to happen and then it doesn't happen. So it's either you are seeing things very clearly or you're not seeing them clear enough. Looking too closely for meaning or in too bright and busy a place. So yeah, you may not be seeing them correctly because you're in the wrong environment to see it. It needs to take place when your mind is calm and not full of distractions is what I'm seeing, and not in a bright place. So at night, or if you're just going for a walk when it's like dusk, things like that. Yeah, let the musing come in at nighttime and information will flow through more easily and clearly. Yeah, so it's paying attention to your dreams, journaling those, making sure that you're aware of what's happening at night. If you're feeling a disconnection or a disconnect, I don't think a disconnection is a word, but if you're feeling disconnected, trying to do dream, it's when you try to remember your dreams. I can't remember the name of it, but look that up. And there's ways to do that to try and remember them. And writing them down, get that dream journal out, and then look up what those symbols mean. But you may be getting messages at night, not during the day. Yeah, clarity. Yeah, clarity. Number 17. Number 8, again, you have 8, 8, 8. Clarity. Yeah, they want you to get some type of clarity. They want you to see clearly because they're trying to show you something, okay? Maybe they're trying to show you about your twin and this connection, about yourself. All right. You can use peppermint, which clears the mind, encourages communication between both individuals and groups, and enhances perception. So yeah, peppermint you can get in mints. You can, get that anywhere. That's, gas station, etc. Peppermint gum. Fluorite repairs and restructures broken systems. I believe I have some fluorite. It is this beautiful green stone here. Clarity requires the removal of unnecessary thoughts combined with enhanced perception. Clear your mind of wounds and biases and open to the idea of seeing new connections and fresh ways of thinking. The result will be the ability to make what feels like genius-level decisions, no matter how apparently complex the situation. So yeah, clearing your wound of wounds and biases and opening to the idea of new connections and fresh ways of seeing things and thinking. So you may need to clear out anything that makes your energy fuzzy. So if you smoke weed, if you smoke cigarettes, if you drink, things like that, is getting clarity is by clearing all of that. Okay, clearing negativity, any unnecessary thoughts that are harmful to you. So for every negative thought, turn it around and think 3 positive thoughts, okay? That will help with that as well. And then you will be able to make genius-level decisions in complex situations with that clarity because you'll be seeing clearer if you don't feel like you are. because you'll be going into union. You'll be seeing this union come to fruition for a lot of you. And that's what I felt like on this side for a lot of you. You will get clarity about your union. Okay, you'll get clarity about your twin. Wow, that's beautiful. But in order to do this, you have to stop resisting this change and do this healing and get some type of clarity and this self-acceptance, okay? Big on the healing, guys. And then we have the Five of Swords. Okay? And this is leaving behind anything, any of these negative thoughts, anything that was detrimental, anything that betrayed you, anything that hurt you. This is also sneaky business. This is also somebody who would betray you behind your back. So this is that frying pan. This is that trouble and accusations card. It goes very well with that card, even though it's not underneath it. This is walking away from that. This is not engaging, okay? This is you being like, you know what? Let's just figure out a way to work together. Like maybe it's co-parenting, okay? Maybe it's a co-parenting situation for some of you. It's like, let's work together because we can't heal this situation as long as there's so much conflict here. And it could be your union with your twin. It could be conflict with your twin. Like you just want to work it out. You just want it to work out. You just want to work together, okay? For some of you, that's definitely the energy I'm feeling. Target, a goal-oriented person. Yeah. Focus on your goals. Okay, and this may be somebody around you who is a goal-oriented person and sees you as their target. They want you. You know, this is that union here, okay? If you want union, you got to get rid of everything that doesn't serve you too, okay? And you got to listen to your intuition, okay? Because it is screaming at you and trying to get your attention. And you may be thinking, oh, it's no big deal. That's not the sign, whatever, you know, and you may be kind of poo-pooing it. But really, honestly, the divine is trying to say, no. It's true. It's real. It's here. You know, pay attention. Twin flame message. I've thought a lot about you lately. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, let's get some energy here. Let's get some clarifying energy here. We'll clarify temperance first. This is a lot of healing. This is balancing out your life, okay? All right. And you may be procrastinating on doing so, okay? But they want you, and this is also the card of Sagittarius. You might be dealing with Sagittarius or have Sagittarius in your chart. So let's see. What do we have temperance here? What is temperance here? What is temperance here? Got two cards that, three? Yeah, no, I'm not going to take them. No, actually, no, I get it. No, we'll take it. Okay, it is a coherent story. I was going to say, if it's not coherent, I'm not taking them because sometimes you never know with books. Okay, we have the Star reversed, the Ten of Swords, and the Chariot, okay? So this temperance here is trying to get you to heal, okay? And you may be wishing for something, could be dealing with an Aquarius, or have Aquarius in your chart, but this is like giving up hope that there's hope in the situation, and it's because you've been hurt really, really badly. There's Ten of Swords. Somebody's really done a number on you, and they've really, really taken advantage of you and really hurt you. This Ten of Swords is like the ultimate betrayal, okay? And it could be you could be dealing with a Cancer with the Chariot here, but you're moving on from that, okay? You're moving into smoother waters. You're moving into a more coherent, cohesive situation. And working together. So even though this feels like giving up hope, this feels like you don't feel like you can get this healing, you don't feel like you can get your wishes or your desires fulfilled because the situation has possibly ended with, it could be a Cancer here because we have this Chariot here. But I feel like you're being asked to heal that, and you'll have hope again, and you'll have your wishes, and a situation is dead and over and has been, and now it's moving forward into a better place where you can work together, okay? And this may be with a partner. It doesn't have to be with your twin. It could be just a partner here. It could be a soulmate. It could be a karmic within this energy as well. So this may not have to do with your twin, but it could be. It's very interesting energy here. Yeah. It's the Chariot moving forward. You're moving forward away from this heartbreak, away from this hurt, and away from this lack of hope, and you're getting balanced, okay? Because this is, I feel like, is past energy or energy that's going to be put in the past. It's going to be it's moving away from that energy. It's energy that's slowly you're moving away from, okay? It's dissolving. There's a word I was thinking. Okay, why is the Three of Pentacles here? Why is the Three of Pentacles here? I feel like this is similar to your message for March, guys. For some reason, it's bringing me back to a deja vu here with some of the same cards or the same symbols, especially with the Chariot. Okay, why is the Three of Pentacles here? Why is the Three of Pentacles here? I feel like that's pretty obvious. I mean, if they don't give me anything, I'm not going to try and clarify it out anymore. I feel like you're moving into better times, trying to work things out. Yeah. Okay, well, that's the opposite energy of what we just had, but we got two cards. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Pentacles upright is clarified by the Three of Pentacles reversed, and the Fool could be dealing with an Aries. So I feel like for some of you that you don't want to work things out with a person from your past, possibly because this Temperance energy and the Star and the Ten of Swords and the Chariot, this past person here, it feels like past energy to me. You're not trying to work things out because you want to take a risk on a new adventure. You want to go in a new direction. You want to go forward. And maybe it was again in the past. Things couldn't be worked out, or they're not meant to be worked out. But you want to work with someone else. Maybe first this was an Aries that you didn't feel like you could work with. That's really interesting energy here because I feel like there's children involved. So I feel like it's like figuring out what's fair. Okay. You may not feel like that person, and maybe this Aries isn't working with you, isn't putting in the effort, and it's not working out. But for a lot of you, I feel like you want to work with somebody. It didn't work in the past, but you're willing to take a risk to make it work now. Okay. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, when they give me upright and reversed, it's like this. I feel like you may be confused over whether you want to work with this person or not work with this person, but you're wanting to take a risk. You know, the Fool is about risk. The Fool is about a brand new journey that they go on, that just like they just foolhardily just go running off that cliff, whether they know whether they're going to be, whether they know they can, do it or not. They still want to take this risk with somebody, but maybe they're worried that it's not going to work out. I feel like for some of you, you're like, will this work? Will it not work? How do we make this work? That's what I figure that this person is saying. How do we make this work on this side? And you want to take a risk. You want to take a risk, but you're not sure of the outcome. I feel like that's why this Three of Pentacles is upright and then it's reversed. So you may be going back and forth in your head about whether this will work out with this person. How do we make this work? How do we make this work? Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? Yeah, trying to walk away from conflict because you want union with your twin. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, because you're not going to be putting in any type of energy, into conflict anymore, I feel like for a lot of you. I feel like you're now being told about this union and you're getting clarity about this union, and you're not going to put in any more effort into something that's just causing you heartache, that's causing you pain, that, somebody's betrayal or somebody's dirty work. It's almost like you don't want to touch any of these swords. You just want to walk the fuck away from it. You just really don't even want to put any more effort into this. This Eight of Pentacles is like done with working towards this. Okay. Cause you're a goal-oriented person. Below that, there's a goal-oriented person around you, or you have a goal and you're wanting to get to union with this person. I feel like, so you don't want any more conflict. And you don't want to put any more effort into this situation that was causing conflict. And the Three of Wands reversed, like you're not willing to wait around anymore. Okay. So you're not willing to wait around, you're willing to take a risk on something new, and walk away from anything that no longer serves you, I believe. And you're not wanting to put any effort into engaging with things that no longer serve you anymore. You're just like, let's work together. Can we work this out? I don't want conflict, and I don't want to put any more effort into a relationship that just brings me heartache, that just fucks me over, basically. So yeah, and you're a goal-oriented person, so you're not willing to put your energy and effort into something that you don't think is going to work out. Okay. But I don't think that's with your twin. I think that's with another person. I'm feeling it with another it's just another person's in this energy right here, okay? for some of you. All right, let's see what your fortune card is. Woo! You have Sun. Oh, that's so good. That's enlightenment. That's happiness, guys. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. Yeah, you guys have enormous growth ahead, okay? And, you know, this Lovers is all about, you know, coming into union with yourself, which is coming into union with your twin, okay? So, but over here, there's a lot of work to do. And it feels like there's a situation with someone else that you're involved in that you're still trying to resolve from it. You're still trying to heal from it. I feel like a lot of you have given up hope on love because somebody just did you so dirty, and you're just trying to move away from that. And you're like, can we work this out? Like, I'm not sure if we can with this Three of Pentacles upright and reverse. Like, can we work this out? Because I really want to take a risk. I really think this is worth it, but I'm not sure. Like, it's almost like it's this very wishy-washy energy. But it's like you don't want conflict anymore with this person, okay? Whether it's your twin or someone else, you don't want conflict with them anymore. You don't want to put any more energy into feeling sad, into feeling betrayed, into feeling like somebody did you dirty. So yeah, super sorry about that, because really honestly, union, you know, you just want union, and you're going to get some clarity over the union, okay, with some healing that you need to do and some changes that you have to go through, okay? So you may be, again, going through the dark night of the soul just like your twin. There's a lot of mirrored energy here. All right, guys. Well, I love you all, and I will see you for your May videos. Take care.